I have never impulse purchased a microphone so freaking fast before. And the reason is this is the brand new Audio-Technica ATV-SG1. And this is an on-camera shotgun microphone, and this is going to solve a lot of problems for me, and it may solve some really difficult problems for you. Here are the three main features that I picked this up for. One is it has a low cut filter on the microphone, which is standard, but this is not the main feature, but this is standard. It's going to reduce humming sounds and like HVACs, those different sounds that are in the background, those low frequency sounds that can be distracting. So it's going to remove those. The second thing that it has, again, this is not the main feature. The second thing that it has is that it has 24 hours of battery life. So 24 hours of battery life, a rechargeable battery on the inside of this that turns on and off automatically when you turn on your camera. But that's not the main feature. The third feature is it has a sound output so that you can connect a pair of headphones directly, and there's volume on it as well, so you can control it, so you can monitor your audio at the same time. But that is not the main feature. The main freaking feature on this thing that has me so excited is that you can connect an external microphone directly to this, and it can be used at the exact same time as the shotgun microphone. And I don't know why this isn't being talked about more than this, but that means that I can use my shotgun microphone with a wireless lav on top of it, connected into my camera with one cable. And that means no audio switcher, no field recorder connected or anything. Just this small little kit right here. I have my shotgun microphone and a wireless lav connected, and I can use them both simultaneously. And we're going to talk about this here in detail. I'm going to do some detailed tests, because if you're considering this for your workflow, etc., you'll need to understand what it can and cannot do. So we're going to go through several tests on this to see how well this works. We're going to test this out in detail in different environments so that we can get an idea of how this works and if this is going to be a good purchase for you. Now, I purchased this with my own money. This wasn't sent out to me, but it doesn't matter. As always, I try to do an honest and transparent review so that you can have enough information to make an educated buying decision. At the end of the day, that's all I'm trying to do. So let's jump into these tests, and then I'm going to listen to all of that, and then I'll come back with my final thoughts. So this is the sound of the ATV-SG1, and we are testing it now out in outside. There are birds chirping. I have the wind muff on. There's a slight breeze, but there's also a lot of activity in the neighborhood. So people are cutting the grass. The neighbors are getting their, some trees chopped down. There's blowers in that direction. There's birds ahead of us or above us. There's just a lot of activity happening right now. And so this is the sound quality that you can get when it's connected directly to the camera, and I am using it right now with the safety channel. So there's a normal mode, and then there's a -6 decibels of less volume, just in case you ever have a situation where the volume gets really loud all of a sudden and you have to save it in post. There's not 32-bit float on this, but if you're used to setting your audio, things like that, appropriately, then you'll have no issues with this microphone. Okay, now we've switched it into normal mode. So in the same scenario, we have the saws going off on this side. There's an airplane in the air. There are birds above, and there's other activity happening in the neighborhood, as I said in the last clip. But now we have it on normal mode, so there's no safety track. It's both left and right channel are picking up the same audio, and so that way you should have the fullest signal that you'll get, which is the left and right channel. And there's a little breeze, like I said, in the neighborhood. So I mean, all in all, it's like a really peaceful, nice day. I mean, it's a normal day you get in the neighborhood. So depending on where you're shooting with this again is what this would sound like, testing out the audio. And I'm about, as you can see from that camera over there, I'm about 2.5 feet away from the microphone. So this is, I think, a good sample of what it might sound like. Okay, now the third test that we're doing now is that we are using the shotgun microphone, which is the ATV-SG1, and we're also now using the SmallRig S70 right here, plugged in because this is a wireless lavalier, and I have that second microphone connected to the shotgun microphone, and we're testing out the function where on the left channel, it's going to be the internal shotgun microphone, and then on the right channel, it's going to be this SmallRig S70. I don't have any noise canceling on the SmallRig S70, just normal sound, and that way you can basically get a glimpse on what it sounds like with the shotgun microphone, and then with this SmallRig S70, which is not a shotgun style microphone, of course, and so this should pick up more sound because I have no noise canceling on. And then that way you get a good idea of what that picks up versus what this picks up, and you get a general overview of kind of what to expect with this microphone. So yeah, I think, and you can see the distance. This is the distance that I've been using this whole time, testing out the audio on this microphone. And so from here you can get a good idea of what this microphone is capable of creating or doing. And there is a lot of sawing going on right now. There's even some cars driving by, and whenever you shoot in the neighborhood, people kind of stop and be like, what is that person doing with the camera? They kind of go slow past the house. And so you can see all of that activity happening right now. I don't know if you're picking it up or you're hearing it. You may hear it on this, you may not hear it on that, which is the ATV-SG1. So yeah, let's go on to the next test. Now, one more test that I'm going to do is, now that I've taken the dead cat off and we're testing the microphone through the same 3 tests just to see if there's any difference, perceivable difference. Again, they're sawing over there. There's another plane at airports probably about 40 minutes away, so it's close enough that you'll hear the airplanes. And so this is the SmallRig S70, which still should be the same, and then the ATV-SG1 on top, now without the dead cat, and you should hear a little bit more of the surrounding sound. Now I'm going to switch it to the next mode, and we're going to stay here. Okay, so now we're back. So now we're back to the normal mode, and you're getting full audio, left and right channel. So this is only the shotgun microphone. And keep in mind, there's a feature on the shotgun microphone where it does pick up a little bit of sound behind the microphone as well. Although most of it is in the front, you still pick up a little bit of sound on the back. So again, taking the dead cat off should impact that a pretty good amount. And so one last thing, we're going to test the normal and then the safety mode. Okay, and this is the last mode that we're testing, again, without the dead cat. This is the safety mode, and so you have normal left channel, right channel, -6 decibels, just in case something gets really loud and you have to be able to fix that in post and rely on one over the other to fix that. Again, no dead cat this time, and so you're getting the full audio that the shotgun microphone will pick up on the front and the back. So this is the standard distance test that I always do with my microphones, and I am going to see if plugging this in through the ATV-SG1 changes the distance for the SmallRig S70. And so I'm going to do my standard distance test, but this is the ATV-SG1. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. And the distance is picked up by the microphone. I don't have the dead cat on right now, and so any wind or anything like that is at the mercy of the microphone and its pickup pattern. A standard distance test that I do for wireless live microphones, and I just wanted to see if there was a impact to the distance using this wireless live microphone with the ATV-SG1, in case you're behind the camera and then you're shooting people from a distance. So you want to see if you're going to get audio really good right in front, if you have somebody here and then somebody further away. So we will both see in post how this did. Yeah, that was good. So this is the last test that I'm going to do, and this is the ATV-SG1 in normal mode, so left and right channel, both the shotgun, and we're going to be testing the pass filter. So basically, this filter is supposed to remove, or at least help remove ambient background noises, such as like HVAC systems, wind noise, and I still have the dead cat in my hand, so the dead cat or wind muff is not on. It should remove my horrible neighbor that always runs the stop signs. That's going to run the stop sign here in a second. So it should remove all of those noises, including automotives and things like that. And so, as you see, again, that person always runs the stop sign, but they're not on film, so it is what it is. But it should remove as much of that as possible. Now I'm going to go back to the back of the house where the HVACs are, and we're going to test it there as well, just for a quick second to see if it's going to remove the HVAC noise. And let me hit the switch real quick. So now I just hit that switch again, and so you may hear a little bit more of the noise, the cutters back there, etc. Again, dead cat is still right here. Okay, so this is worst case scenario for the ATV-SG1 because I have two big HVAC systems that cool my house going right behind me. And so we're going to test the switch out to see how well this does. So let's switch the pass switch, the high pass switch, or the filter switch. Let's switch. So now we have the filter switch turned on, and so you should hear a difference of it canceling out the big HVAC systems behind me. Again, there's two big HVAC systems that running right behind me. I'm sitting underneath this umbrella because it's hot outside. Hopefully the lighting is okay because it's just natural light. But you should be able to tell the difference. And so this is worst case scenario, like I said, of this blocking out the HVAC systems. One more time, I'm going to switch the switch back off so you can hear it normally. Okay, so all one take, no breaks. That is the filter switch off, so now you're hearing all the noise without it removing anything, etc. So if you were shooting a scene, I doubt you would be standing in front of an HVAC system. So let me know your thoughts on how this sounds in the comment section below. It's windy and everything. It's a beautiful day out in Georgia. Usually not this nice this time of year. Just really quick, it's normal. Left-right channel is the shotgun, and there's no filter on right now above the HVAC. And now the switch is on, again, above the HVAC, normal mode, left-right channel is both shotgun. And so I just wanted to see really quickly, it's your benefit, it's for your benefit. Stay with me now. And then let's turn the filter. Filter is back off. So we should hear more sound again. So, okay, that is the last test. I'm gonna go listen to the results and then I'm gonna collect my thoughts and come back to you. Okay, I absolutely love this microphone. Now, the biggest thing that I learned throughout listening through the audio samples and testing the microphone is that it works really well. It does a great job of, when you're using the low cut filter, removing the low bass hum. It doesn't remove like the HVAC completely, as you saw in the test. But as I listen back, if you're listening to it, you can definitely tell that it removes those lower frequencies, like the rumbling that might happen if you have subwoofers or big sound system or something like that. Because when I was listening here in my setup, then I could hear what it actually was removing. And it is a noticeable difference. I think this microphone is phenomenal. I think that it sounds good. This was the last, I guess, kind of test because, and we're all gonna hear this at the same time because now I'm listening, using this microphone in my studio environment. This is what it sounds like in my office setup. And you let me know your thoughts in the comment section below because it's $249. I think it's definitely worth the money because it removes the need for a field recorder or something like that in order to get multiple types of audio. Like I could literally do the left channel be the SG1. I could do the right channel be a wireless lav that connects multiple lavs and have 3 audio channels, kind of, there's just, I haven't played with all of that craziness, but my wheels are spinning as far as what I can do. The distance test, it was inconclusive really because the lavalier, the S70, doesn't do the best job when facing away from the receiver, so I lost it at about 40 steps. But overall, there wasn't a huge impact to that. And I would imagine if you're using a shotgun microphone, you're not gonna be too far away from the lav. I don't know. Let me know any questions you may have in the comment section below. If you enjoyed today's content and enjoyed, you wanna see more reviews like it, hit that subscribe button below. Join the Cosey Coalition, but as always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.